lighting close. Okay. What? Hi, Ricky. Is the Opeth show, is was that today or is that tomorrow, or I think it was coming up soon last time I talked to you on here. Tomorrow. Okay, cool. All right, let me mute my friends here and there we go. Anyway, man, talking about nothing day. I didn't do shit. I should have done way more today than I did. I mean, I did help change out the letterboxes, but I think that was all. Hey, music lover, what's going on? How you doing? New Worm album is so good. I saw Levi do a review of it. I saw Thralls do a review of it. So, what is Worm? What kind of sound do they have? You're good? Oh, yeah, not too bad. Yeah, I know it's Sunday. You're supposed to rest and all that shit, but man, I was lazy today. I should have done a lot more. But I got tomorrow off, so I can make up for it then. How about you? How was your day? How was your weekend? Death Doom from Florida. Okay. I was talking to Walter on the phone earlier, and we were discussing like what our first black metal band that we listened to was. I want to say for me it was Venom, but if you want to talk like the second wave, I really was struggling to remember which band it was. Mine was good, very busy, especially being 26, single, and having 4 kids. 4 kids, I can't imagine having one, let alone 4 at that age. What's the age range of the kids, if I can ask? And if you don't feel comfortable sharing, you don't have to. I'm just curious. Yeah, I still don't remember what kind of, but I want to say it was like Hypocrisy, but they're more death metal than black metal, even though they had that kind of tonality to their sound. But I mean, I guess you got to go with Satyricon, I think, probably Mother North. Seeing that video for the first time was kind of like, what the fuck? 1, 2, 3, and 5? Wow. Didn't waste any time. 2-year-old is my adopted nephew. Gotcha. Okay. Hippocrates, like that. Hey, DJ. For me, it was Venom, but got scared when I listened to Welcome to Hell for the first time. Didn't touch black metal for like a year after I get into death metal. I feel that. Yeah, you when you're younger and you're looking at something like Venom or even Bathory, and you're like, what the fuck? But I obviously consider him my kid. I treat him the same as I do with my kids. Don't worry. It's okay. That's all good. I barely say I've adopted him. That's how much I care about him. That's good. That's good. That's very good of you. I just remember like getting a back to what I was talking to Ricky there was like I remember getting like Death is Just a Beginning compilations, and a lot on there was a lot of European bands. Cataclysm was on there, Amorphous was on there, Satyricon, Emperor, Hypocrisy. Yeah, you're the greatest show on earth. I wouldn't say that. DJ, what you smoking? The I don't know what that means. Chubby Gubby, is that what it says? What's this? What's this? This is YouTube. This is a live stream. What are you? I'll do you one better. How's this? I honestly thought I was going to hell or I was listening to something I was supposed to, and then it was me at 16, 17. The heaviest thing for me was Slayer at the time. Yeah. A friend of mine had a special little leather cassette case that had a lot of more controversial bands on it because his mom was super religious, so he hid it under his bed. He had King Diamond in there, DSI, all the good stuff. The reflection of the TV here and the camera on my glasses makes me look like I have eyeliner on. How the hell that happen? Rob Zombie. Rhonda! Girl, how you doing? Miss you. I hope you're doing well. I gotta go now. Sorry, I gotta get the kids and myself ready to go to my parents for dinner. It's only 5:09 p.m. That's why I'm talking about dinner. Gotcha. Well, have a good dinner, music lover. I'm back live Friday night, so hope we get to see you then. Okay? Have a good week. Hey! How you doing? Watching some friends of mine play a game called Reanimal. Bye bye. I've been a champion for 6,000 days on Sorry. Yeah, that means so much. Yeah, you can see this is the new big screen I have in the office here. So I can watch Twitch on here and I can read the chat without my glasses. I just have the glasses on so I can read this chat. Reanimal, I follow. Oh, yeah. His girlfriend Gab Smolders, they were playing it. Yeah, Jacksepticeye, he's the Irish kid, right? Makes me happy using Sora. I don't know, my voice, my expression, I'm depressed, remember, right? Yeah, this game Reanimal was done by the same people who did Little Nightmares. Yep. They're both funny. I love them. Speaking of Venom, they might release a new album, but I just want to see them live to say I saw Venom live once. If you get to, dude, I hope you get to. But if it ain't, I'm sorry, but if it ain't Cronus and Abaddon and Mantis, it ain't Venom. At least I'm not using my fat ass. Do you need help? Okay. Hey, Rachel, how you doing? Women. Can't live with them? Pass the beer nuts. I know, but it'd be awesome to meet Cronus. Yeah. Glad I don't have to go to work tomorrow. Same here. I was so freaking lazy today. I should have done a lot more stuff, but I didn't. Oh, to good Jewish jokes? Yeah. Of course I do. I was watching 1988 Royal Rumble. Who were them Japanese chicks? Oh, the Jumping Bomb Angels. Lucky. They walked so Atka could run, yeah. I was hurkle-durkling all day with the cats. Yeah, the cats here have been fed. We changed out. The one thing I did today was changed out their litter boxes and swept up that area and all that stuff. But hurkle-durkle, gotcha. Hurkle-duckling, durkling. Did you hurkle when you should have durkled? Hey, Lateus. Dude, haven't seen you in a while. How you been? I say both. Gotcha. Oh, Rachel didn't notify you this was going on? What the hell is wrong with you, YouTube? Come on. By the way, if you didn't know, yesterday was the 21st anniversary of YouTube. It was founded, I should say, February 14th, 2005. 2002 TNA. Yeah, YouTube is definitely a bitch sometimes. Yeah, holy shit. Also, I found out yesterday, February 14th is also the day Oregon became a state and Arizona became a state. Different years, but the same day. Hey, YouTube, fuck you very much. Thank. No, I actually meant fuck. I wasn't getting notified till after it was posted or almost over. Oregon is a fever dream. Never been there. Rachel's got a friend in Oregon. She got to go there. But still. Or is the friend just an actor? But now it's been working properly. That's good. The conspiracy thickens. Yep. I thicken. Like me every year. I reckon you thicken. He's my friend. I might go see him this summer. Mm-hmm. Does your cat sit at the bathroom door waiting for you like mine does? Yes. Yep. Magic come right up to you and nuzzle your leg while you're doing business. I'm worried that I won't have enough money saved. Does he also thicken every year? Lateus, I thicken when you show up. Lace on your foot while you cook. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Appreciate it. There you go. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Lateus, it's just a friendship that she has with this person in Oregon. As far as I know, there's no thickening going on. And if there is, all the better. So anyway, he's gay. There you go. So no thickening, just friends. It's all good. Anyway, what's his number? I'll hit him up. That's the wrong Rachel, DJ. Different Rachel wants to thicken with Dolph Ziggler. That's Rachel Blanche. Or am I kidding? Now you guys probably missed it this morning. If you're not subscribed to Panda's channel, I've got you covered. You miss when she and I go live Sunday mornings. And today you missed a big treat because it was Panda and Michelle live together, having a grand old time, chatting it up on there. So speaking of that, hi Panda. I was just telling everybody here, if they're not subscribed to your channel, the I've Got You Covered channel, they missed a very rare treat today where they would have gotten to see Panda and Michelle chatting it up together live. And once again, you didn't get notified about Panda. YouTube doing its thing. Mornings? I don't think I would admit those exist, but good for you both. Yeah, so let's see. This weekend's been full of streams. I could post in the Discord before lives. That could work. I really should do that too, and I don't. Let's see. Friday night I was live. Yesterday, actually, I was in an impromptu live stream with another friend of mine named Jill, and I was on with her on her channel. And then today it was Panda and me, and then I handed it off to Michelle, and then here I am again. Oh, you know what? That reminds me. 2 people now who have joined the channel have told me YouTube is still charging them $5.99 when it should not be that. It should be $2.99. So I got to see what the hell I did. Because as far as I know, I deleted the $5.99 tier. So I'm going to have to figure that out. Yeah, like check it out. Like, see how big that is? See how big the font is? You can read it. It's like, I don't need these. I love big screens, and I cannot lie. Let's see. You definitely shouldn't. Oceans apart. Oh, Panda, I'm checking out the nail art. Awesome. It looks so damn good. Playing some DBD now and made both killers friendly in 2 versus 8. Wraith and the Nurse? Wow. Bringing universes together. I actually met some hella cool people a few weeks ago, going on walks with them almost a few days a week now. It's super wholesome. There it was. Thank you. Satan. Okay. Oh, man. Thanks. Let's see. I want to. Okay, I'm Googling this. Where did "Bless You After a Sneeze" come from? The tradition of saying "bless you" after a sneeze originated from ancient beliefs that sneezes allowed evil spirits to enter the body or cause the soul to escape. It was popularized by Pope Gregory I of 590 CE as a prayer to protect people from the plague, which often began with sneezing. Okay. Hmm. Okay, there you go. Curse you. That's better. It's more like evil spirits, viruses exiting the body then. Okay. So once again, it doesn't mean anything. A meaningless tautology, if you will. Me Metal Mike. What's up, kid? How you doing? So yeah, like I said, just a really freaking lazy day for me around here. Should have done a lot more. I'll make up for it tomorrow. Ozzy dressed as a gobbledygooker. That would be money. I mean, people back then thought basically if you woke up every day, then evil spirits were after you. So yeah, exactly. What's Michelle up to? She is watching a movie in the bedroom on the laptop, having a little snack. It was a real role reversal moment that I had consciously today because I handed the phone off to Michelle when her and Panda were streaming together. And I was watching the two of them in the living room while I was having my breakfast. And I thought to myself, what should I do for her? I got to do something. She's always doing stuff for me when I'm live. She's doing something. So I made her coffee, brought her a granola bar. I washed the dishes, did a bunch of things like that. So, what movie and what snack? I think she made herself some chocolate milk, and I know she had some ramen noodles earlier. I want to say she's watching an SVU. Did you see the Raleigh card I got? Let's see. I think I need another. I don't know if I saw that part. If you had to book a WrestleMania based around the Muppets with current WWE roster, what would the card look like? Oh my God. Ladies' relationship goals, just saying, yes. Um, let's say Gonzo and R Truth against Kit Wilson and The Miz. That'd be one match. Let's see. Crazy Harry against Damian Priest. Bomb match. Fozzie Bear and Otis against Sweetums and Matt Cardona. Let's see. Me and Michelle were talking about that, so of course we got trolls telling us to shut the fuck up and go make them a sandwich. That's true, yes, I saw that. Swedish Chef and Rey Mysterio versus Gunther. And the Electric Mayhem against the Wyatt Six. It just ends in a big jam, you know. Dr. Teeth, come on. Whoa, why are we all fighting like that? Come on, man. Let's have a chill time. 1, 2.5. We questioned their dick size, yes. Micro. If I asked you for a sandwich, what would it be? There you go. Oh, let's see. Well, first I'd ask you if you had any allergies. Say, there you go. There's a woman who cares. Miss Piggy versus Tiffany Stratton. That works. That works. I still have not watched the new episode of The Muppets. I don't remember what service it's on. I don't know if it's on Disney, Peacock, Netflix, or what. Like a Subway order. It's for you, after all. What kind of bread do you want? What kind of meat do you want, if any? What kind of veggies you want? Do you want vinaigrette? Do you want dressing? Do you want oil? What do you want? Salt and pepper? Because you asked nicely and you're a hell of a woman. There you go. Yo, no toes. How you doing, man? What's going on? How's life treating you today? I've always been curious. Where the hell did you come up with a name like No Toes? Doing pretty good here, hanging, chilling, doing the deal. Sucking on a Dr. Pepper Zero. Can I tell you how bad my diet's been this weekend? My God. It's completely random. Okay. Italian or cold cut, white bread, lettuce, tomato, pickle, black olives, fresh spinach, mustard. I don't make sandwiches for alpha dweebs using their mom's Wi-Fi to try and act tough. Ben, I love you. Oh my God, that's so good. They clearly have no toes. That's how they got their name. From what I've been told, no, that's not true. He does have them. So then I must be special. That's right. Special kind of lady. See, there you go. Confirmed. He has them. Anyway, it was a random thing. I was watching. Um, no Toes comes from Jill. Her YouTube channel is He Sees Us All, spelled a little differently, but she went live yesterday and she was talking about having someone join. I was like, hey, I'm watching. I might as well join you. So we did for a little bit. So that's where he comes from. You know how many alphas and doms I deal with wanting me to call them sir on the daily? Internet trolls can't do nothing to me. No, it's ridiculous. If I'm not mistaken, first of all, that doesn't. You tell me, please, because I'm not the expert. You are. First of all, that doesn't just happen. It's supposed to be like a consent thing, where you said it before, Pan. I'm sorry, I don't remember it, but it's like a verbal contract. It's like you are allowed to call me this because because I agree with it. I'm not going to just call you that. Negotiation and consent, or it don't happen. Right. If you just meet, if a woman just, or not just a woman or a man, comes out and says, well, I'm a sub, then someone who thinks they're a Dom is instantly going to be like, oh, you call me daddy, sir, master, whatever. And they're, no, that's not how it works. You watch too much 50 Shades. Away from that point, new video went out today. Another reaction to Bill McClintock, another one of his masterful mashups. Pretty much, they've been watching too much corn. Yeah, exactly. That's a fantasy world. That's not how it really goes. And I'm going by based on what I've learned from Panda from her conversations. Get out of my head. We talked about this, Scott. Thank you. But that's not on your diet. But as I was saying before, so many tangents. I've not been eating good this weekend. My God. Ugh. Tomorrow I got to get back on some kind of plan there. I am down 10 pounds. How that happened, I don't know. But yeah, I've gotten down 10 pounds, hoping I've kept them off. I was actually under 250, which has not been like that in a while. You've been friends too long. When? Nice. I mean, I didn't even do it intentionally. I know I need to lose weight. I'm dangerously high on many levels. Um, and male health is not good in my family line. I know that. So it's necessary, to like chill back a bit. I know it's the weekend and we go off the plan, if you will, even though there isn't a plan. Um, just a lot of stuff I should not be eating. But we did get a surprise package in the mail from our niece. It was a Valentine's Day gift, and it was all different kinds of snacks. It was like white chocolate or yogurt covered pretzels, toffee covered peanuts, chocolate covered cashews, a trail mix in there, taffy, all kinds of stuff. You men suck. Men lose weight without even trying. I love you, I promise. I know, I know, I know. I was talking to Walter earlier. He's told me he's down about 15 pounds, and I know he's been working at that. So, I'm glad to be seeing that. I want to see him continue to lose that weight. You might want to tell your doctor you lost weight without trying. Sometimes it means something is wrong. I mean, let me preface. Let me back up. I hate to say like I wasn't trying. I've just cut way back on food intake. Um, I'm not snacking during the day. During the week, I don't really eat breakfast. I don't eat anything from like 9 o'clock p.m. to noon the next day. It's like intermittent fasting, but not really because I'm not hungry and I'm not starving. I'm not like ravenous if I have lunch. Um, so it's just cutting way back on stuff. So, but we actually do have an appointment with our doctor soon. So, also, where I work, I sit down a lot, sitting at a station, sitting at a computer. And when I was off for a week, I was moving around a lot, helping Michelle do stuff around the house and taking care of the cats and vacuuming and do this, do that. So I was moving a lot more. And that's the motion is the lotion, everybody. You got to keep moving. That's how you can keep moving. Yeah, I was just messing with it. No, but I appreciate your concern, No Toes. You ate it all, didn't you? Yes, I did. Yeah, I won't go into too much detail because I don't want to think about it when I've eaten. Uh, I've stopped going by the numbers on the scale. I'm just seeing my clothes fit better. There you go. Did you share with Michelle? Yes. Yes, I did. Oh, if you're referring to the snacks we got from our niece, no, we did not eat all that. No, no, we have sampled a little bit, but we did not eat all that. I thought you were talking about all the other stuff I ate this weekend because that stuff we did share. Yeah, like I had intended to do a lot more editing today. I didn't do any editing today. Um, the only recording I did was the video that's up today. So being on my feet most of the day helps me. Yep. Stretch.
Scratch.
No, stretch. What should I paint next, Scott? I'm trying to do crafts and stuff while I watch TV during the week so I don't snack. Oh, okay. Yeah, you were referring to the snacks we got from my niece. Okay, there you go. No, we did not eat all that. No, there's still plenty of that to go around. What should I paint next?
Who's that?
Panda. Vase of flowers, maybe.
This time of year is when we start thinking of Lily of the Valleys and
Mm.
lilacs.
Yeah.
And, magnolias.
Yeah, magnolias, lily of the valleys, lilacs, maybe something along those lines. Some
You could
kind
send her a wedding
of
picture
gardenish or whatever.
because the magnolia tree is all spilling out behind us.
Hmm. How about a panda? A self portrait? So, yeah. I talked for like half an hour to a sweet old lady in the craft store, 73. She's learning to paint to fill her days since her husband passed. Oh, okay. Very nice. So I got another video to edit for Panda. I got 3 or 4 You Gotta Hear This episodes to do. So, oh, ask me what kind of brushes to buy. And I do have quite a few requests to get done. I have 1 or 2 from Deb, 1 or 2 from Carnival, 1 from Legend, 1 from Prisoner. So I got to start catching up on those. And yeah, I got to figure out this problem why YouTube's still charging the old price. Sorry, I don't have much else to talk about. It's just been, I just saw you guys Friday night. Not a whole lot has happened this weekend. I thought about going on Twitch today, but it was in the afternoon and I was starting to feel lazy in the afternoon. Like I've been lazy all day. And I'm just like, Also, I kind of souped up on sugar this morning. So that was when Panda and Michelle were streaming. So I was like bouncing around trying to do some other stuff. And then I crashed off that. Apparently, the main pipes were flushed out and no one was told. So the water was brown, but it's much better now. So I'll have laundry to do. Oh my God. I also have a spicy friend who paints, Sir Moose. Older gentleman. He legit looks like Santa in leather. Hot. Sir Moose. I like that. You don't want to see what I say. It's hypnotic. Anyway. We thought it was a boil order, but it wasn't. Okay. Sorry, I'm just posting something on Facebook. Let's see. Sweetest man you'll meet, and so respectful to everyone. I can imagine. By the way, I finally ordered my cords for the monitors for my laptop, so I should have dual monitors for streaming soon. Nice. Very nice indeed. I need to find a 16th inch hex wrench or key wrench. I need that to fix the action on my Rickenbacker. It's like one thing I don't have. And I don't and I looked them up on Amazon. You can get them in, you can't get it like individual. You have to get like a set of like Allen wrenches or something, and it comes included in that. So I need that. I have, there's one, I might be able to borrow one. Or actually, I should be able to ask my boy Dave. He probably has something like that. The action is also off on the axe base. I gotta analyze that to see. I know what's wrong with the Rickenbacker. The bridge is a little off, but I need that 16th hex wrench thingy to adjust it, and I don't have one. 2 credit cards paid off. Tax refund was good to me, even though I worked less last year. Don't ask me how, but I'm sure not complaining. Very good. Yes. Yep. We got. I did my taxes last Sunday. Just about. It was under an hour. Ours are not difficult to do, thankfully. And we have probably a usual tax return, maybe a little bit more. So it's Mr. Scott. What are your thoughts on Powerhouse Hobbs working at Dark Match WWE to learn their style? What's up, Hunter Iggy? I've not seen you in a long time. How's it going? Good on Hobbs, or Royce Keys, as he is to be referred to now. He's going to get acclimated to that system. He's not being sent to NXT. That's a good sign that they have a lot of faith in his ability to be teachable and coachable. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with him. I already got my taxes back at the Ford. Don't worry, y'all. I adulted more before I had fun with the money. There you go. Yes. Yeah, that's probably all we're going to be doing with the money is adulting. It's going to reimburse me, if you will, for all the money I had to put into the car a couple weeks ago. That reminds me, I got to do some business here. I did not make enough money on Twitch last year to even get a W-2. It's not a bad thing. I didn't have to worry about paying taxes because I didn't make enough on there. So I'm not mad about it. Right, yes, James Mitchell. Mikey and Tajiri are coming for the ECW World Tag Team Championships. Not bad. Well, not that much. There we go. Were you able to finally get the car washed and not turn into a popsicle? Yes, I was. Yes. Yesterday afternoon, it was after the chiropractor appointment, and we had lunch, and I was like, you know what? It's 32 degrees out. It's pretty comfortable. I'm going to chance it. And it's down the road for me was the car wash, and got in there. 2 cars were ahead of me, and it doesn't take that long depending on what they ask for. But I got it done. Yeah, so the car is back to its midnight blue color, wherever it is. I need to get mine washed because the pollen has started to spread. My car is not usually yellow, I swear. Yeah, that's going to be the next thing that happens around here next couple months. Everyone is blaming WWE for their WWE tickets prices. Why not blame TKO for it? Because, yeah, that's who is making that decision, and don't blame Hunter for it. It has nothing to do with ticket prices. He's probably like, what the frick are you guys doing? $700 for the cheap seats? I'm going on record, and I've already gone on record before the whole ticket thing went down, that this WrestleMania is not going to be that great. I figured I'll go Wednesday. The place that does inspections also washes. Oh, okay. There you go. Mm-hmm. And my opinion is, because they've had to redo creative so many times with all the injuries that are happening, and that's the business, that's the way it goes. It ain't ballet. This, I think, is a time where WWE should say, hey, let's throw all our cards on the table, because they are associated with NXT, of course, but also TNA and AAA. So why not bring in talent from all those promotions and let them all perform at WrestleMania? Just go all out. Say, screw it, let's do it. It's 2 nights. I don't need an oil change yet, or I'd get a 3-for-1. Are you anywhere near close to needing an oil change? Because otherwise, you could just throw it in there if they give you a discount. Yeah, AEW just ran. Charlotte Flair is 29 and single, is 39 and single, no kids. I know. So, hey, nothing wrong with any of that. AEW just did a show in Australia. They didn't draw as much as they did previously. I'm sure it was still a good show, but draw was half. Yeah, the business was riding a strong wave about a year and a half ago, and then after the story was done, they didn't have a whole lot set up to go forward from that. So we're in the recession part, if you will, of the business. 2,000 miles left. Since I work from home, it takes forever to get mileage. Okay. I do need to air my tires, though. You know how they will go down when it's colder? Yep. Yeah. Our old car is sitting out here, and the back tires are flat. So we're going to get our boy Dave. He's got a stronger air pressure pump than I do. So he's just going to come around. We're going to dig out the back of it and pump up those tires. I'm just going to move it to the back next door, the backyard next door there. So our neighbor who has 2 cars can park both of them up here. Does Charlotte Flair is a problem, or what? Why can't she find a guy to stay with forever? I don't know. I forget what her first marriage was all about. The second one was that dude from TNA, and I think he was abusive. And the third one with Andrade looked like it was going good, but it just they grew apart. I guess from what they said, they never showed any issues of any kind. There was never any talk of abuse or anything like that. So sometimes people just grow apart. Um, that might be baked into the crust of her life, because her dad married like 4 times. So, hey, it's her life, man. It's not our problem. Oh yeah, the other thing I should do is fill up my washer fluid reservoir too. Had to use a lot of that lately with the shit splatting up on the windshield and everything. I'll tell you why too many women settle and then think don't deserve better. I say as if I know jack all about relationships. And don't forget to refill your blinker fluid. Gotcha. Yes, I will definitely do that. And remember to put air in your seats. Make sure your crankshaft has feathers. Make sure your timing chain ticks. Yeah, she's probably going to ask Ric Flair as Ric Flair in divorces. And she's close to it already. So. And make sure your tailpipe smells of elderberries. Mine are heated, so I have to boil it first. Okay. Why do you drive in a parkway and park in a driveway? Oh, Pan, I don't know if you're in here when I brought this up. I found out that yesterday, I found out February 14th was the day YouTube was founded in 2005. And it's also the day Oregon and Arizona became states. Different years, but the same day. Yeah, let's look up let's see. Let's see. Let's take with February 14th. In 1778, France recognized the American colonies for the first time by saluting the U.S. flag. You know what's absolutely useless? Waterbeds, like sleeping on a block of ice. I know this isn't because I was house sitting once and the heater on the waterbed was broken. Oregon admitted to the Union. Wyoming granted women the right to vote. Arizona became the 48th state. The League of Women Voters was founded. The St. Valentine's Day Massacre was in 1929. Let's see. The first GPS satellite was launched on February 14th, 1989. 1990, Voyager 1 took the pale blue dot photograph from 3.7 billion miles away. Me and their dog slept on the couch all week. Oh, and in entertainment news, February 14, 1931 was when the classic horror film from Universal, Dracula, was released. February 14th, 1970, The Who recorded their legendary live album Live at Leeds. February 14th, 1991, The Silence of the Lambs was released in theaters. And February 14th, 1992, Wayne's World premiered in the US. And also, February 14th, 1876, Alexander Graham Bell and Alicia Gray applied for telephone patents on the same day. And February 15th is Half Price Chocolate Day, right? Which you should not be eating, by the way. Yeah, so all kinds of fun stuff happening on the 14th. Tomorrow's President's Day. Tuesday is Mardi Gras. Wednesday is Wednesday. Party pooper. Has anyone ever pooped a party? Oh, are you working tomorrow, Panda? Or do you have it off? I remember seeing a video where a guy painted with it was life. Does that count? Was that Salvatore Dali? That's a poop painter. My company is based in Pennsylvania, so no. Okay. All right. Because if I don't see you tomorrow morning, it's because I'm sleeping in. Because I am off tomorrow. I got the notification for your live this morning at 10:30, and we have both just gotten up like a half hour before that. Unless you're smashed, you've seen one parade, you've seen them all, right? I'm waiting on the crawfish season. Uh-huh. So, all right. Well, I think I'm going to start. Technically, it is the season, but they really don't get good and big until closer to Easter. Oh, okay. Alrighty. Well, I think I'm going to wrap it up here. Been on for about an hour. So thanks everyone for hanging out with me tonight. And tomorrow's Monday. I'm off tomorrow, but like I said, I need to get focused on more shit. I got to get stuff done. I do have to go to the store to get some stuff, and I should get some editing done too and all that. So hope everyone has a good week. Be safe. Horns high. I'll see y'all soon. Mwah.